is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another edition of Beau's Briefing. Today is March the 15th, and I just want to start off by saying this. I missed last week, so this video is going to be kind of rushed. It's going to be a little short. Two reasons for this video. I missed last week, and partially in my life, I'm a little stressed. And Beau's Briefings honestly bring me just a little bit of therapy because I can sit down and really just get out how I feel about certain things, and people listen. So I ain't even got my cue cards printed out today. I'm reading it straight from the notes. Y'all, okay, Chair doing something weird, but let's go, Beau. Damn, this is nuts. So let's start off with the Oprah interview that happened. It seems like 2 months ago at this point. Oprah sat down with Megan Markle. No, I did not dedicate 2 hours of my life to see what the hell they had to talk about. But I did see the ripple and trickle effect that it had on a lot of other people, including Piers Morgan, who walked off his own damn show. Now, you got to be pretty damn mad at the universe and the parallels to walk off your own show because you sat up here the day before and spewed out hate. And me personally, it's so much race stuff going on that I feel there are way more qualified people to have that conversation about race. But for him to sit up there and almost, I can't really say almost, I don't want to have a conversation about race, so that's why I'm stuttering. However, the way I felt like how he was attacking her, on top of how the British press already attacked this lady, I feel like he just added on to it, and Piers might have been trying to hitch his wagon to another train that was moving, but the train that was moving was riddled with racism. And I think he really got some pieces of that and some shrapnel that hit him. And because Cher Osbourne ass went around here and take up for him, she got hit with some of the shrapnel. And now they done took the talk off the damn air. I don't watch the talk. I don't know too many people who watch the talk. If you do, comment down below and let me know who your favorite is on the talk. I just know Cheryl Underwood, my girl. I remember Cheryl from BET days when she used to get on stage with that purse and that bad wig that was stuck with like a 27 piece, and she was representing Z5P. But now she is on daytime television, and I don't know if she's like the lead on the talk, how Whoopi is the lead on The View. But Cheryl been over there for a minute. But the talk is now on hiatus while they investigate Cher Osbourne. I don't know if they had to call in the Alphabet Gang, FBI, CIA, NSI, whoever they had to call in to do the investigation. They investigating. Well, give me like 2 seconds so I can pull up the other half of my things, because like I told y'all, this was like spur of the moment. I want to talk more about the deep fake technology that's been going around, but I got to do research on it. I thought that's a topic I really got to sit down and do research on. A lot of this stuff happened last week. That's what I'm just trying to get it out the door. Square bought Tidal. I want to see where this goes and how does this match up. If you don't know, Jack Dorsey, the man that owns Twitter, also owns Square. So basically, Twitter just bought Tidal. Now, if you don't know, Tidal was owned by Jay-Z, but now Square has majority stake. And I want to say I read somewhere like all of the independent artists that got on stage when Jay-Z announced Tidal. I think Usher was up there, Rihanna, Beyonce. It was some more people. Nicki Minaj might have been up there, I don't know. But they apparently or allegedly got paid as well as a part of the deal with Square and Tidal. I just want to throw this out there real quick. This was a poignant angle for me me talking about Square and Tidal. How does it work out when people are always like, buy black, buy black, buy black? You know, black people own stuff, ownership this, ownership that. But it's like, yes, we build these things up, we start them, and I can't say that we don't support it, but sometimes these things don't last, or they are not as successful as maybe we think that they should be or want them to be. So the black own this goes and they sell it to somebody white now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how does this all work, like, in the realm of things? Do we still like push? Because I know a couple of black companies that was like real just pro-black about the people, you know, this is my service, this and this. And they go and sell it off for millions and millions. It happens all the time. So how do y'all feel about that? Speaking, this is another instance to where I look-y got pissed off about this. When Swiss Beats and Timberland sold Versus to the parent company of TikTok, Trilla, I'm just like, y'all had something great, something magical, something proprietary, something that once COVID is over with, y'all can shape the next generation of what the culture looks like. But y'all went and sold it all to Trilla, aka TikTok. And while that might make sense and I get it and I understand it's all music and stuff like that, but I just really be rooting for everybody black, especially when we owning our shit, when we coming up with our shit. But I saw this coming. When when Versus went corporate and they started hooking up with Apple Music and some rock and it was too much then. It was too much. When it started off with us just being in quarantine, us catching the Verses when it's coming on, us seeing who up next on the list, it was way better then. Now it's too much sponsorship, it's too much glitz glam, let's set the stage, and people can't really just enjoy like the, damn, I had the word right there and it left. People can't enjoy the ambiance of enjoying classic music. And I really hate the fact that they set up here and sold Versus. I thought it was a low move, but I'm still willing to see what comes from it. I want to drag this real quick because Coming to America was not it for me. The first time it was like, you know, the second time it was like, very sparse laughing that took place. I think it was trying to be too much funny. I think it was too much comedians up in here. I think the movie was just not, it didn't give me the same tone and energy that the first one gave. As a standalone film, I could see where it could hold its place in society, but coming from the viewpoint of it being a sequel, I don't know. I feel like it was giving me one of like those corny Eddie Murphy movies that try to be way too funny, but don't really be that funny, but it still be funny. Like, I don't know. Like, it wasn't like a Nutty Professor funny or like a Norbit funny. I think those movies are like really funny. But it was like, what was the movie where Eddie Murphy was on the, he was like a robot or something. That's what it was giving, like real Pluto Nash, if that was the name of the movie. I just grabbed it out of thin there and I pray to God that's the name of it because I want to see how a bitch worked in the moment. Was I that good, Bobby? Somebody in the comments check me. I don't think a lot of people really keep up with Dionne Warwick like that. However, her on Twitter, I am here for it all. Miss Mamas was out here writing the girl some bios last week, and that was real cute. And at the end of all of them, she put bio written by Dionne Warwick or something like that. Listen, I wouldn't mind the good sis could have wrote me something, so I could have screenshotted and reported back to the Beau's people. But Dionne Warwick on Twitter, I think she really done found her. She said it's her herself doing this. This ain't her nieces doing it. This ain't the girl down the street who she hired as a new publicist doing it. This is she herself doing it. So I like her Twitter. Go and look at Dionne Warwick Twitter and tell me, don't you get a good little Kiki, good great auntie Kiki. This is the last thing on the list. You know she old. I'm still talking about Atlanta All-Star Weekend. Atlanta was a mess that weekend. Atlanta was a mess leading up to the weekend. Okay, talking about cars getting broken into, folks popping out of U-Hauls, charging $3,000, $5,000 for a session. God damn, Atlanta. Like, All-Star Weekend, I was trying to stick in the house somewhere. I went out on Friday, just because me and my auntie ain't been out in a minute, so we went out on that Friday. The rest of the time, girl, I really was trying to be in the house. I ain't trying to see all these out-of-town people come to Atlanta on holiday weekends, and it don't be Atlanta. It be y'all home for the weekend, okay? Y'all done came here, muddied up the city. The folks who here be like, I ain't really here for that. And I really was not here for the All-Star Weekend drama. It started on about Wednesday, Thursday. Traffic was a mess, thick everywhere, folks everywhere. The mall flooded. They fighting at the mall. They fighting at the clubs. They fighting at the chicken joints. Over it, child. Over it. But that's all I got for this briefing. This was real. This was a like legit old school Beau's briefing that used to be. They used to be no more than 10 minutes. I felt that was too long. That was the whole point of it being brief. But I might go back to this style. Let's see what the numbers look like, because it's all about the numbers, ain't it? But y'all meet me in the comments. Please share this video out. Please like this video. And as always, I am your favorite guy, Beau. And I'm up out this bitch like puppies.